understand. He was divinely prepared.
I'm going to call for Minister and Secretary Sis E Hopkins Bey. The Bible teacher.
Islam, Moorish, praise Allah. I want to first give all praises to Allah, the great God of the universe, out of the illustrious prophet of Israel. That's right. These days. That give honors to the forerunner of the prophet, Brother Marcus Mosaic Garden. That give honors to everyone and chairman, give honors to all sitting in this great meeting, and honors to each and every one of you. Islam, Moorish. Happy Holy Day.
Happy Holy Day.
Praise Allah, Friday, holy day for all Muslims all over the world. Praise Allah for being in the house of Allah, Moorish. I bear witness, being in the house of Allah, this is a house of healing. Allah will heal you in His house. When you come into His house to show your intention.
That's right.
Allah, I just want to make it out to the meeting today. Allah, I just want to get through the meeting today. You know, sometimes you got to talk. You know, you got here, but then the aches, they still may be there. So you got, Allah, you know where to go. Because we know where to go when we have an issue with self. Because all the issues are with self. Whether it's your the carnal self telling you that certain things, you're feeling certain things at this point in time, you are to call on Allah and ask Him to assist in that healing. Allah always answers. Allah's always there. It's whether or not we are clear enough in the mind to hear the still small voice. To be able to allow the healing to occur. Because it can occur. Allah can wipe it away. Allah's God. You can't tell me that Allah can't work it through you more. So it literally can be where Allah will work it out. Maybe the 2.5 hours you here, you leave out, the pain might come back. But listen, He got you during the holy meeting because you need to listen to His message at this appointed time, Moors. The lessons that are delivered in these meetings are saving lessons. It's salvation that we receive here. So we're trying to deliver ourselves from evil. We don't just come here just to sit like, okay, I made it and that's it. It's a transformation that should be occurring in each and every meeting. You should feel different when you exit the temple from when you came in. You should feel lighter, much better. Whatever it is, you should feel much better than when you came in. Even if you say, I felt great, you should feel better when you leave it out. You hear Islam, you see smiles, you get a hand press, you hear I love you, you get hugs, embraces, moves. Where do you get that at? But other than home, right? Those are things that we receive at home. You should receive that type of love at home. This is the house of Allah. So this is where we are receiving it more. As I bear witness, allow the healing to occur in the meeting. Don't allow it to take you over the body, the senses. Don't allow that illusion to take over your mind during this meeting. Allow Allah to take over your mind. He's here. He's always with us. The Spirit is always there. You got to recognize the Spirit. Let go of the physical. It always deters you in a way that you know is harmful. That's why you're here. So don't listen to it at this time. I bear witness. I bear witness at this time. I had to tell, no, I'm not going through that. Away from me all tempting thoughts, all tempting feelings, all tempting attitudes, all, you know, you got to say all of that. It's all trying to tempt you right now. Away it goes. I tell it to go, guess what? It's going to go. Because you control it, whether you recognize it or not. You're going to have to say praise Allah to yourself, scream it out. Yes, good. That's a good message. Whatever you need to do to get in tune, to call Him, to allow the healing to occur here, because it is a science that's deep that we're receiving here. We're learning how to heal ourselves. The Great Sheikh and I were meditating today, discussing a lot of our past due to the fact that we're coming up on our anniversary. Praise be to Allah. Praise Allah, Moors. 11 years coming up on Sunday, Moors. That's truly a blessing. Allah is the greatest. Allah is truly the greatest. Allah has allowed us to be able to walk on this path together in this amount of years, Lord. You know, we met prior to that, you know, probably, I was probably like 16. I don't want to say like that. So I was young, okay? Like 15, 16. I was like 16. Still in high school. I think it was in like my senior year of high school. So praise Allah, Moors. Allah allowed me to meet this brother. Praise Allah. In the mall, Moors. You know, so Allah sets things up for you. And He sets it up for you where you're at along the way. Okay? Where you're at along the way. Some of us heard the message in different areas, but you needed that in order for you to get here. Allah knows how to call His people to it. He knows how to get you. So He's going to get you where He needs to get you at. So it was a blessing, you know, to meet the brother, and I didn't know that I was going to receive all that I received from meeting this brother, you know, at that time. But Allah knows best.
Yes.
And He knows what we know not.
Yes.
And I prayed for it. I asked Allah, you know, to get me through a lot of things that I was going through, a lot of things that I was seeing, and I saw myself going down a different direction that I did not like. And I literally could see what was going to happen in the future. So it was like, I got to make a change. And I knew that the only place to go when you're that low, you know, when you reach, you know, the greatest depths, where your greatest depth is, because everybody got different greatest depths. Where your greatest depth is, wherever you reach it, you know, it's a surrendering, it's a humbleness that comes over you, where you literally have to give up and just fall to your knees and say, Allah, I'm giving it to you. I don't know what to do. I'm doing the wrong thing here. That's right. So when I did that, Allah allowed me to meet that brother it was like a month or so later. It was that fast. But I didn't recognize that was the answer. I didn't see it as that. I didn't know at that time. You know, and meeting this brother, talking, you know, we talked hours. Sitting in the car. Because we was young boys. Wasn't no coming in the house. My mom wasn't happening. You know, parents is like, no, not sitting in my house. No. Y'all can sit outside. You sit outside, you want to talk? You can talk. So we sat outside, talked for hours, Lord. You know, and got to know each other through the lessons of the prophet.
That's right.
And it was a blessing. He said I was quoting things from the prophet. You know, the hand is a miracle. I was speaking on the hand, but I didn't know that was in the Holy Quran, the Moorish Temple of America. I didn't know anything about nationality, but delivering the messages to me in a clear way where I connected with it, that's what made me feel like I want to learn a little bit more about it. You know? So you come to the meetings, and yes, when you first come to the meetings, you may be coming for your mate or your spouse. That's what it is. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm trying to say, this is what you say that, you know, you're about, you learn what your loved ones are about. Because you love them. You know, so you want to learn more about what you want to learn. And when I came, it was a blessing. You know, and when we teach on certain messages, and people, we know individuals who felt the message so much, they felt that we were talking about them. I witnessed that once, so I know that. You know what I mean? And Sister Grand Sheikins, praise Allah for this sister right here. You know, she will speak on life, and it's so real that if you were just manifested in front of you to where you think she's talking about you, and you listen. Moors, if the message grabs you that much, the message is for you. Whether you think somebody talking about, the message is for you. These are messages, Moors, from Allah. Pulling them from on high, divine messages. Allah speaks to man through man. So don't get spooked out about it. Don't get upset about it. Just take it on as yours. Because you obviously need it if it's bothering you that bad. This is what I'm sharing with you. Praise Allah. Praise we already, you know, love it. And I understand now. But you would be like, you know, you gotta marry a Moorish American. And I'm not a Moorish American yet. I'm just coming to the meeting. So I'm like, he's like, we not marrying, you know, in the Christianity. And I'm like, she talking about me? I was just like, you automatically just thinking all these things like, oh, what if she doesn't like me? Or what if, you know, all those things, low gives you different thoughts. I know now what it is. And I know now why it's so serious.
Right.
I know now why she had to say that. Because I got babies. And guess what? They bring somebody in the temple, I probably will talk about it. I'm telling you now, I'm going to talk about it. Because it has to be said. A lot of these messages that the Grand Sheik speaks on, I'm thankful for speaking on. Talking to the brothers and the sisters, you know, about the way we are to conduct ourselves as Moorish American Muslims to our youth. A lot of times we don't talk to our youth, and that's why they do what they do. Talking to them in a candid way is what we need at this time. So, you know, I was thankful for that because I recognize now how serious it is. And this is nation building time. So we don't just bring anybody in and break it up. The links of a nation, nations don't do that. No other nation does that. They're strong, prosperous. They make sure that their own foundation is solid. And that means certain things have to occur and certain things cannot occur. It's just what it is. So, you know, through learning experiences, we learn that more, and I'm thankful to Allah, you know, for her. Allah is the greatest for bringing me into, you know, their family. Allah blessed me with that. You know, being able to have a beautiful family. I don't feel like her in-laws more. A lot of people have issues with that more, and that's an illusion as well. When you come into a Moorish nation, you really are coming into a nation. You're learning how to build as a nation, where there's no differences. You know, so I don't have enough time. Sunday, I don't think I'm going to have enough time either. The Grand Sheik is not going to be here, so that's why I wanted to touch on it today. But I just wanted to share with you more is that, no, it's okay. Did you hear me? I'm trying to tug at his heartstrings. No, I just wanted to say more. I wanted to share with you because the public should know of the leader's works, of the Grand Sheik's works, and his works are good. They're good inside of the temple and outside of the temple. And the Prophet says, good morals. That's not to take lightly. It's a beautiful thing to be amongst good, clean morals. There's nothing like it, Moors, because you can elevate yourself through that. I want to thank Allah for allowing me to meet this brother and allowing us to build with one another on a way that I never thought was possible. And the greatest building that we do is spiritual. Spiritual bond that we have. Allah has blessed us with that. I'm thankful for it. It keeps us grounded. It keeps us from going to another place. You know, and it keeps us from, you know, just keeps us balanced and humble within the home. We know to pray together. We know where to go when there's issues. We know where to go when there's no quote-unquote issues that we see. We still go to Allah. We continue to praise Allah at all times in our home, Lord. I'm thankful for that. Raising our children the same way, Lord. The Grand Sheik, he speaks so highly of all of us, and I'm thankful for that. He gives us compliments all day, every day. And they don't ever seem empty. You know, where it's just like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, you look nice. You know, it's not even looking at you. Oh yeah, you look alright, you know. No, it's like literally looking into your eyes and you feel that spirit. That's a blessing. Some of my babies, they're beautiful. I'm seeing things I've never seen in my childhood, so I'm thankful for that. I pray for that. I mean, there's so many things that I can say about this brother. He's beautiful. Y'all already know. Already know. Form agreeable to my fancy Moors. I'm just saying, that's what it is. Allah bless me. Allah let you get, you know, when you do right, you get to get both. You know what I'm saying, Moors? Not just one-sided. So praise Allah for that. I'm just thankful to Allah for him and I'm able to build with him and continue to build together. I pray that Allah bless us more years to build together because we got work to do. Yes, and as Moorish American Muslims, we put that first and foremost in our lives. Allah, the Prophet, and the temple. And everything else falls into place. That's right. And I bear witness was when you do that, everything else will fall into place. When you pray to Allah to give you what He knows you need, He will give it to you. Yes, He will. Not specifics, because I knew not to be specific, because I knew when I'm specific, I do the wrong thing. Yeah, I want to look like this, I want him to do this. No, none of that. Don't do that, because that is, you always miss something. We need Allah to guide us in every moment.
Yes, yes.
And I bear witness, Moors, I prayed for Allah to guide me
Yes.
for something better than what I had.
Islam.
More than what I could have imagined. I said, Allah, just give me what you know I need. He gave me the Moorish Science Temple of America. That was my prayer. It was at 14-something years ago, gave me that prayer. I asked Allah for that. He gave me Islam.
Yes.
He gave me the Prophet.
Yes.
My bonus, I always say, is my husband. That's my bonus in that, Lord. Because I then took it on and I followed it.
Yes, yes.
That's
yes.
why Allah, like, all right. I give you this, help me. But what you needed. Because you thought you was praying for something else. But that's why I prayed for, what do I need? What do you know I need?
Yes.
And when I did that, he gave me this.
Yes.
It's the greatest thing
Yes.
you can have, boy. Just get your foundation. Allah does the rest for you. I'm going to take a reading from page 34, chapter 22. Thank you, Chairman. Excuse me. Duty of a husband. 34, chapter 22.
You're beautiful.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Praise Allah. I
I'll
would like
get that more so.
to go to instruction 1 and 2. Take unto thyself a wife and obey the ordinance of Allah.
Yes.
Take unto thyself a wife and become a faithful member of society.
Yes.
But examine with care and fix not suddenly. On thy present choice depends thy future happiness.
Yes.
And bear witness, Lord, we are happy.
Yes.
Praise Allah for that.
Praise Allah.
But Lord, I also wanted to just say that the assistant Grand Sheikh and former Grand Sheikh
Yes.
of the Hopkins Bey, praise
Yes.
be to Allah. May Allah be pleased with him. They also shared with us
Yes.
our anniversary.
Yes.
Under Moorish, they got reunited.
Moorish.
Boys. Praise Allah on that same day. So on Sunday, make sure you give the sister happy anniversary as well. Praise Allah.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister.
Praise Allah. Let the faces to E Hopkins Bey for the words as well as her reading. You gotta be careful when you call these ministers up here to talk about the Grand Sheik. Once they make hey, let me get until next week. They still talk about the Grand Sheik. Then we can get the praises and honors. Praise Allah. I love the brother too, sister. I'm trying to get mad. How the boys